Bye. Hey, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Whenever you're watching this video, I am bringing you another GTA 5 RallyCross video, keeping things real simple, but keeping it competitive at the same time. So we don't exactly follow perfect, realistic racing rules for those of you who are just now joining the series. We're actually going to skip out on our heat lap, which is what we typically do in the beginning of the race, where all the racers run through one lap of the track to compete for positioning on the grid when we start. But we're going to just jump straight into it. We're just casually racing amongst some friends right now. The only thing that you do need to know that we added recently is a red flag rule, red flag feature, where if there's a big crash or really any collision that causes a racer to, lose their position on the track, or any kind of messy stuff that goes on within this racing style of racing, everyone comes to a complete stop. Everyone stops. We put the whole race on pause. We sort out the track. We make sure everyone gets their position back, or whatever has happened is corrected, and then we jump straight back into action at the time we select. So if you look at the bottom right, we're actually going to kick this race off at 3 minutes. Everyone is revving their engines to get their perfect launch, and we're going to get right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we got a good launch from me. Got Matt Life in front of me, sleeping just a little bit. We're going to go around him into the first corner. If you look on the right side of the track, this is actually a brand new track. That would be the Joker section. For those of you new to RallyCross, Joker is just at one point during the race, and one lap out of whatever that lap that you have, you're going to take an alternate route, which makes things just a little bit more interesting to fight for your positioning. As we're being in the first place, taking the inside line, kind of tucking into that little dip on the track, and as we head into the most exciting feature of the track, which is these jump steps. These jump steps that can just completely change everything about the track. As we're going down there perfectly, almost crashing into the wall, picking up a little bit too much speed though. But yeah, man, my favorite part of the track, and looks like we might have a red flag here. Actually, no, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to perfectly spin move that and make a recovery. Going into the tunnel section, just a little bit off, sending us up the side of the tubes, and we're losing all of our positioning here and rolling the car over all the way into last place. So it looks like it's going to be a full track, full racing experience of chasing as we do the loopy-loop. Man, it's the second favorite feature of the track. It's a really small track. Lap times are going to be ranging between 40 to 50 seconds, so really intense, quick corners with the features of jumping around, wrapping around the tubes. It's really fun to get, about 6+ racers on this track. I actually died once, in this race, going across the tube. And we're creeping right back up into pole position. Maybe not taking that corner wrong, but we're holding it down. And a lot of the other racers, of course, I made the track, so I do have a slightly better advantage over everyone else as we're fighting back, gaining a lot of speed and time on that jump section. Just creeping up on 4th place, cutting the inside line, getting a little curve boost. Now you can see what I'm talking about. As we come through this tunnel, we're going to pick up so much speed with the loop, and we're flying down. You can see chasing down both these guys. We might have an overtake coming up on this next corner. And yeah, one of those racers took the Joker, so we're creeping, and we are going to probably come out in 4th place. Let's see where the other racer comes up. Yep, passed him on the Joker. Going into the chicane section, this really bumpy section, man. You can take so many different lines and routes. As someone goes over into the ditch, you can see very challenging. Every single corner on this track is just a challenge within itself. So overtakes are just going to be left and right, as we have three players going across the steps. As Matt Life can hold it down, he loses it. And we have Barrett over to the right side. We basically just split the C right there, making way for first place once again, holding it down. Back at it again in the front of the pack. So we're going in the tubes again, running around the loop, trying to pick up some speed to hold this position down, and losing our footing on the side of the tube. We're headed straight down to a big loss. Wow, losing everything, guys. Just dead. Killed by my own creation, man. This is real Frankenstein track right here, just coming back to haunt me. But you know what? That's gonna be it, folks. There's no recovering from that. We're finishing this out in last, in just dead last, as we just died. So we're gonna move on to the next race. And we are picking back up on another track, Paleto Woods, another track made by me, but very familiar with everyone who's actually racing right now. So we're going to see a lot of competitive action here, as we are going to skip the heat lap once again. Pretty casual racing real quick. We just, I don't even know how this got together. Just a bunch of people online at the same time and decided to get some races. Maybe after a car meet, I have no idea. If you want to get in on car meets, racing, drag racing, whatever it is that we do, make sure you follow us on the Instagram. I've actually been posting on the community tab of the channel as well, right here on the homepage. So this race is going to start at the bottom right. You can see 115, and the action is going to kick off. And the racing grid is almost sorted out. You can see we have Amos versus Elegy versus, what is that over there? What is it? The new Subaru thing over there. What is that thing? The Sultan Classic, the Sultan Retro. I don't even know what that is. It's been such a long time since I've played. But 115, the races get the kick off, as we have a nice spread of cars here. Off the rip, getting good launch ahead of the Subaru. Going into the first corner, and we're making just a little bit of kisses of contact, but everybody's clean through the hairpin. Going through this very narrow section, you can see the lag almost claiming Vega up in front, but it's just a false image right there. So we're going up into this hard right with the uphill section. Right here is where you're going to see a lot of races falling off. You see one right there solidifying second place for us, as we're going to chase down first. I do believe that is Ben the Australian. Shout out to Ben the Australian. He actually has his own channel. He's uploading some clips over there. You can go check that out when the race is over. Heading up into this chicane section, elevated chicane and hairpin. I don't even know what to even, if I'm naming that correctly. All I know is it's very tight, very technical, and very good space to either lose or gain a lot of time. Wrapping around this hairpin, we're going to trail behind first and just try and shave off seconds of each corner to maybe try and get back up there and battle it out to win this race. Really nice downhill dirt into street section. You really got to be careful where you place your tires and how the nose of your car is angled, because you will get sent off into the side. Navigating up perfectly, not perfectly, but just sliding past first place. I see made an error and just jumped straight into the trees. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think we got a double. There was another little bit of lag that can happen when you're playing with people across continents, which is one of my favorite things about racing like this, or really just playing video games in general. You get to connect with people all over the world, everywhere, as this battle just intensified right here. We can hear the engines from the Australian in the headphones right now. Maybe applying too much pressure as we lose our positioning, lose our footing on the hairpin, and we are just straight into the side of the barriers, guys. We could not hold it down, couldn't hold it, and we're gonna try and creep back onto the track without causing another accident. I can hear some more engines revving. Third and fourth place, close behind. Alright, we got Ben trying to take his Joker now that it crashed, and it does give us an opportunity to maybe get back in the first place. We haven't taken our Joker yet, as he crashes into the wall. Exactly what we need to see for us to win this race. Going into the tight section again, he's going to let us pass. Very courteous racing right there. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. And we are going to hold it down. Not losing any time in there. Might be a good time to take the Joker. Let's see what we do. Wrapping on the hairpin. Much tighter than we did before, yeah. Looks like we're back in the rhythm. You can see getting just a little bit sideways, and we are definitely going to take the Joker. Let's see if we can hold the positioning down. Slipping out just a little bit, and it's not going to work, colliding with another racer. Might have messed up his race as well, so it's going to be a battle between second and third. I doubt we're going to see us getting that far back into the front again. And just trying to be too tight on the inside, and we're just losing everything. And now the damage for the car is definitely going to pay some dividends right now, because I know we smashed the front end so bad on that. It was bad. It was bad. Can we claim second place? Now that is the question. Rubbing his racing, really not letting off at all right now, applying the pressure. The uphill section will determine it all. Look at that damage causing all that understeer. We're still holding it down though, still holding it. Oh wow, that's not, didn't see that coming. So we're gonna wait, be courteous on that, and we're back into the racing. could have called a red flag, but just decided to sort it out amongst ourselves. And I don't know what happened. I don't know where he went. I think he fell off that uphill, the little bridge. But yeah, we're gonna lock down second place, guys. It's been a very eventful race. If you liked what you saw here, make sure you press one of those buttons down below the video. Like, dislike, comment, whatever you feeling right now. Go ahead and let me know. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.